Hi guys, I'm going to do a little chat in my microphone for you real quick. Thank you so much for watching mamafiyatarot. This is not at all like my spiritual development courses. Some of them will have a different format, but this is sort of, what some of my spiritual development courses cover. The flow of it is going to be very similar. So I wanted to give you guys a little taste of that. The link for the other spiritual development courses are going to be in the description box below. This post, though, is actually inspired by a post I saw by Little Girl Lost about cord cutting, and I see a lot of people posting about cord cutting. I do want to give a huge shout out to Little Girl Lost. She's one of the first big YouTubers to support my channel, and I really appreciate her readings. If you don't know her, please go check her out. She's excellent, excellent intuitive reader that you can learn a ton from. And she has a lot of her own courses and fun stuff that she does, and I'm a huge fan of her. But I noticed, and a lot of other tarot readers and spiritual people talk about cord cutting. And I want to talk a little bit about cord cutting versus cord removal here today. So there is a difference. And I didn't come up with this. I actually was doing research on cord cutting about, I want to say 5 or 6 years ago, after a really hard breakup. And but I found this article written by Flora Sage, and I will put that article in the description box below. She's the one who introduced me to the concept of cord removal versus cord cutting. With cord cutting, as most of you know, a spiritual practitioner will often take a selenite wand or do some sort of practice where they cut a connection from you to another person. Now, some spiritual leaders, myself included, I don't know, did I just call myself, I'm not a spiritual leader, whatever the fuck I am. So anyway, some people believe that cord cutting, it's effective because energetically we create these cords, especially along our chakra systems, with other people. Most notably, romantic relationships will connect to the root, the heart, the throat, and sometimes the crown, depending. Fully functioning, healthy relationships, especially twin flame relationships, will connect by all the chakras. But we also have these connections with our children, our parents, our family members, our friends, all along the chakra system, other chakras in the hands, the feet, and other places as well. But I'm just going to talk about the 7 chakras in this video. And I'm going to focus more on romantic relationships, just because that's what tend to connect the strongest, especially to the root and the heart. When we are having sexual relationships with people, we get very, very connected to them. But these can count for just about anybody in your life. And so what a lot of practitioners will do is they will cut the cord. And for some reason, that never felt like quite enough for me. I'm an Aries, and I'm a little bit of an extremist. As you guys know, I'm a triple fire sign, so I like to go all the way. And I'm like, this feels funny, like I still have a piece left in. And then I found this article on why cord cutting is dangerous and why you need to do cord removal. And actually the cord removal felt so much more effective after I had done that practice. And what you want to do, and according to Flora Sage, I do recommend reading that article as well. And I've added my own practices to this. Like, I often will do this practice in a spiritual bath. I'll prepare my sacred space. I go over that in one of the courses as I drop crap today. I'm sorry about that. And so you create the sacred space, you create your bath, and you picture, you go into meditation first, and you picture the cord itself, and you just kind of pull it out of each chakra. Like, you yank it out until you don't feel that connection with that person anymore. And sometimes we have to do it over and over again. But the nice part about cord removal is you're taking the whole thing out of you. You're not leaving a chunk of the cord in you. because according to Flora Sage, and I do believe this too, that if you leave a chunk of the cord in you and just leave it open like that, they can reattach, you know? So what you do is you pull it out until you intuitively feel that the cord has detached from you, and then you heal the wound. You visualize, like, whatever color you like. I like blues, purples, oranges, warm colors like that, to heal the wound, you know. But you can go by the chakra colors as well. That's another practice I've done in the past. And you want to go through each chakra, especially if it was a very long-term relationship, you lived with them, or was a very strong connection that was built up over a period of years that you never even thought to protect yourself from. It's a really great practice for after a really hard breakup and you just want to like move on, you're ready to like start new. Or if you've just come out of like a really toxic work environment, a spiritual bath and some cord removals would be excellent. People are also able to hook you, it's called. And you want to remove any hooks from your aura, because this happens when people feel tinges of jealousy or some other, you know, more lower vibrational feeling. They'll try and hook on to you, or if, you know, someone wants to be like you, or, you know, something like that. I do feel like hooks can happen very easily, especially in toxic work environments. It's important that you protect yourself. Or if you're an energetic practitioner, that it can happen very easily as well. So it's important to like take the hooks out and heal the little boo-boo, you know? And this was just a short talk, but you can read the article by Flora Sage. I think it's hella informative. And you can definitely watch my spiritual development courses on creating sacred space for your meditation practice. And I really hope that, you know, you got a lot out of this quick video. You want to visualize the cord there before you do anything else, so you can get a good grip on it. And you may feel a little cuckoo when you're doing this. You may feel a little strange. You're also going to want to drink a lot of water after this practice, because you're taking a lot out of you, and you're going to want to replenish and hydrate. You also may want to plan to do this ceremony on a day that you don't have much the next day. There may be some purging that ends up happening, or you may feel light as a feather. It's all going to depend. And like I said, you know, if you don't protect yourself after a practice like this, cords still can reattach, and you may need to do this over and over again. Or you may energetically reattach the cord because you have feelings too, you know? We're not the only, you know, we don't only just get cords attached to us, we attach cords to people, even if we, you know, don't even mean to. But one important caveat too, I think, is you're going to want to keep those positive cords in place. You know, those really positive and lifting relationships. Those cords exist for a reason. We attach cords to other people for a reason, and it's because we get energy from interpersonal relationships. None of us can do anything alone, you know, and you want to keep those positive cords intact. You don't want to just, you know, get rid of all the cords, unless the connection itself really felt toxic to you, or you are truly just done with that person completely. That is usually a romantic relationship, though. So if you found this informative, please check the description box below if you want more personalized advice on whose cords you should remove, what crystals you could use to help in your practice. You can get a crystal reading from me that's available on my website. And if I have a crystal class, I have a Creating Sacred Space. I have smudging on there. I have a lot. I have intuitive tarot versus tarot card reading. I have a course on entities, and a couple others, so I really hope you check those out. And I will be adding to that roster. And again, check out Flora Sage's article on cord cutting versus cord removal. And also, please check out Little Girl Lost. She is one of the best tarot readers here on YouTube, and I love her. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching mamafiyatarot. And I will be back soon. I am hoping to upload a True Crime Tuesday by the end of the day if I get to it. If not by tomorrow. And I will be back with a Leo reading, I'm hoping, by tomorrow as well. All right. Love you guys. Take care.